Karma is real.
Karma is real. There is an ancient saying that echoes across cultures and generations. The law you wield against others will one day stand before you. In Nigeria's recent legal and political history, few stories illustrate this timeless truth more vividly than the intersecting paths of Abubaka Malami and Nnamdi Kanu. As Attorney General of the Federation, Malami stood at the center of state power, announcing arrests, defending extraditions, and interpreting the law for a watching nation. His voice carried authority, his words shaped narratives, and his office decided who was bound and who was free. In the case of Nnamdi Kanu, he was firm, unapologetic, and unwavering, insisting that the wheels of justice must turn regardless of controversy. Yet, today, the roles appear dramatically reversed. The man who once spoke from the height of prosecutorial power now listens from behind detention walls. The law he once interpreted for others now interprets his own actions. In what many see as a striking display of karma, the courtroom has become the great equalizer, reminding all that power is temporary, but accountability is not. This unfolding story is not merely about politics or personalities. It is a sobering lesson on justice, humility, and the inescapable consequences of our choices. Abubaka Malami, the former Attorney General of the Federation, played a significant role in Nnamdi Kanu's case. As the AGF, Malami announced Kanu's arrest and extradition to Nigeria in June 2021. He also stated that Kanu had questions to answer over the deaths of Chike Akunyili and Ahmed Gulak, among others. Malami's office received the appeal court's decision discharging Kanu, but he emphasized that the discharge didn't equate to acquittal. He instead ruled that federal government would explore available legal options regarding the judgment. With this tactical statement, he was able to retain Kanu in EFCC custody. This singular action of Malami ended Nnamdi Kanu in Kuje prison, from where he was transferred to a prison in Sokoto State. Interestingly, the table has turned. Like new pharaohs that never knew Joseph, the government in place had ordered a probe against his activities during President Buhari's time, on whose order he acted. Recently, Malami faced money laundering charges himself, with the EFCC alleging he laundered billions of naira during his tenure as AGF. He is currently facing a 16-count money laundering charge alongside his son, Abubaka Abdul Aziz Malami, and one of his wives, Hajia Bashir Asabe. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, alleges they laundered over 8.7 billion naira between 2015 and 2025, using corporate accounts and property purchases to conceal illicit funds. The charges include concealing 1.14 billion naira in a sterling bank account, 600 million naira in another account, and acquiring luxury properties in Abuja, Kano, and Kebbi using unlawful proceeds. Malami and co-defendants pleaded not guilty and were remanded in EFCC custody. He was remanded alongside his son, Abubaka Abdul Aziz Malami, and one of his wives, Hajia Bashir Asabe, pending the hearing of their bail application on January 2, 2026. Of course, a couple of moral lessons can be learned from this. Power is indeed temporary. Accountability is permanent in the contrary. Whether earned or gotten by crooks, positions expire, titles fade, but actions leave records. Authority should never indeed be mistaken for immunity. Again, the law must be applied with integrity. When the law is bent to serve personal, political, or emotional interests, it eventually bends back, often with greater force. Justice without mercy breeds future judgment. How leaders treat the powerless today may determine how history and institutions treat them tomorrow. Let's also learn that hypocrisy weakens moral authority. A man cannot convincingly defend the rule of law while allegedly undermining it behind closed doors. Let's learn to be consistent, knowing that consistency is the backbone of credibility. Karma is not vengeance, it is consequence. Karma does not rush, shout, or threaten. It simply waits until actions mature into outcomes. Leadership demands humility. True leadership remembers that the same system used to judge others can one day judge you. A word is enough for the wise.